Hi, this is Michael at TV Radio 1972, and today I am reviewing the WSTER WS-1513BT speaker with TF USB FM radio. I bought this at a local flea market back in September for $20. I got this radio because it had a different look to it and it had different functions, so I figured I'd give this radio a try. Now, some of the other functions of this radio include a time clock, wireless speakers, via Bluetooth connection, alarm clock, FM radio, USB, MP3, phone call, which I don't know how to do, and the auto dial function, in which you can actually use the fast forward and rewind buttons to take your pictures while holding the phone. I think that's very unusual function, but that's what it's for. So here's the front of the box right here. And then on the sides, there's more features. You can pause and read those functions. It has various clock functions, timer switch, FM radio, MP3 functions, auxiliary earplugs function, large screen, output power of 3 watts, speaker impedance of 4, speaker with auto dial function, that's the picture taking, made in China. The back of the box is pretty much the same, and they actually make it in 4 colors: red, white, blue, and black. This was marked red, but I actually got it in white. So what I'm going to do is take the contents out of the box. So you have an instruction manual in 4 languages. You have English. You have another language that might be Portuguese. I could be wrong about that. There's Chinese up here and Spanish instructions here. So it's in 4 languages. It's very basic sheet. Then you have this cable here. You can use this cable to charge the radio using a mini USB, and you can charge it via your computer or a wall charger through this USB plug here. And then there's an auxiliary plug right here, in which you can plug into your audio source. And you don't necessarily need a Bluetooth function to operate the speakers if you want to play your music and talk. Now, the keyboards on the radio right here, the keys, you can manually input the FM frequency or the track you're playing. You manually key the numbers. There's your time clock here, your alarm clock here, your alarm function here, your timer function here, which means it'll shut off the radio automatically after a certain time. Continuous loop function here, a mode button here, rewind, play, pause, and phone function, fast forward here, and your power button here. On the bottom, you have feet to stand up the radio, little feet. Nothing on this side. Over here, you have your volume control here, rotary volume here, your headphone jack here, your USB input here, so you can put a USB stick in here, and then your 5-volt DC input, which you can also use to listen to your talk and music via auxiliary input. On the back is your speaker with a quality control sticker here, And on the top of the radio is your TF card slot and antenna. Now, as far as the speaker is concerned, the speaker is about 2 inches, maybe a little less than that, and the antenna is 6 inches. As far as the other measurements, I'm going to measure them in front of you right now. Since I have nothing written down as far as the measurements are, but here it is, about 4 1/4 inches in length, a height of about 3 inches without the antenna sticking out, and a depth of about 1 1/4 inches. All sizes approximate. And what I'm going to do right now is turn on the radio. Now when you turn on the radio, it'll come up automatically as a Bluetooth function.
Bluetooth mode.
Yep. It says Bluetooth.
Bluetooth connected successfully.
Now, I'm not going to play the Bluetooth yet. But when I put in the TF card here, no, I think it's this side.
Music play mode.
It changes to music play. It changes to music play mode automatically. Now, you press and hold fast forward, it fast forwards the track. Within the track. I'm going to turn this down a little. Now, you single press, fast forward, it goes to the next track. You see that? Now single press and it pauses. Single press again, it plays again. Now if you single press the rewind button, it'll go back to a previous track.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Now, I pause it for a little bit because when you see the track, it doesn't show the name of the track or anything, just the track number. In this case, is track number 1.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
It has a good sound to it. Now, press and hold the rewind button. You go backwards within the track. And that is all. I'm going to disconnect the TF card, take it out.
Bit of lumpiness of fat and smooth out the skin, and I'm using a combination of laser
now,
energy.
I didn't want to go to radio mode already, but I guess it changes back to radio mode when I take out the card. What I wanted to do next was show you how it works on the USB stick here. That's what I wanted to do.
Bluetooth mode. Music play mode. U-Disc play.
Online at catlimousine.com. Remember the name, Cat Limousine.
Radio waves and memories surf. A song washes you back to the beach that fall when love was all. At work, bone tired, a whispered lyric will make you dance, inspired.
This is something I recorded a number of years back.
A voice might say the thing that makes the save, and the radio wave rolls on. Wherever you hear it, radio moves. To learn more, go to radioheardhere.com.
Brought to you by this radio station to remind you that radio is heard here. Radio is heard everywhere.
Big screen weather brought to you by CNC
It is.
Marina. Boaters get 93 Valvetech fuel, ice, bait, and more at CNC Marina, your authorized dealer for Crest Pontoon and Angler boats. Open 24/7 for fuel off buoy 39 on Sloop Creek in Bayville. Call 732-237-2222.
This is Glenn Hauser with World of Radio 1665.
Yeah, I put a Glenn Hauser track in here. That's the intro to one of his
Radio
episodes.
is a listener-supported public service program about communications around the world, above all shortwave. On this edition, recorded April 17th, Austria, Azerbaijan, Belarus, Bolivia, Brazil, Bulgaria, China, Costa Rica, Cyprus, Guam, International Vacuum.
And I'm going to pause that.
Radio mode.
I gotta turn this down. It went back to radio mode after I played the track, so I guess that's what we're gonna go with right now. Now, there's a few ways you could tune into a station. You can either use the numeric keys to key in a station, or you can also scan. So, I'm gonna key in a station right now. 87.75, which is WNYZ, because it didn't catch it in the scan. Oh, 8775, and then the play button. Oh, I'm sorry, it doesn't do that. I have to put 878. It doesn't do 50 kilohertz stepping, it just does 100 kilohertz stepping. Here it is.
사진을 찍어줄 예정이니 온 가족이 함께 방문해 보십시오. 자세한 사항은 이 universtreet.com에서 확인할 수 있습니다. 문의는 아시안 아메리칸 연맹 212-344-5878.
Now, I could pause it to mute it. So, what I'm going to do is press and hold the play button and it'll scan.
Auto search tuning.
Former interns. This is also
Beth.
are seeking document.
Yeah, a better idea.
In particular, to loved ones.
Ships. Del lado de la
Nada gratis.
Is it on the coaches? Point alone. Over 180.
1-800-GAMBLER.
We lash out. He at $1 million.
Wrongdoing toward Ukraine, findings that will serve as the foundation for debate over whether
This
the
is
45th
WBGO
president
Newark.
should be removed from office. The 300-page report from Democrats on the House Intelligence Committee makes the case.
Now, I'm going to lower the volume a little bit. When I go through the auto scan and tune it up and down, I can tune in using the rewind and fast forward keys to go up and down. The thing is, it sticks on a it doesn't show the frequency until a few seconds later, so there could be music playing. That's why I'm not going to play any audio unless I know there's a talk station. But yeah, that's how you go up and down the dial. Or you go down, you get the previous station. It has a good sound to it.
40,000 people are infected with HIV every year in the U.S. You're listening to NPR News.
Yeah, it has a good sound to it. So I'm going to lower this and go to the next mode.
Aux play mode.
Now, aux play mode, I'm going to hook my phone. And I'll play a few tracks. So I have to hook it like this and then put the mini USB cable here and plug it in. And there it is. And I'll play a non-copyright audio library YouTube track. Has a good sound to it. And that is all for that. I just want to show you briefly because there's a lot of features on this radio. So I don't want to take too long on any one function. I'll try the next mode. I'll turn this down a little bit.
Bluetooth mode.
We finally got the Bluetooth mode. And you know what?
Bluetooth connected successfully.
I'm going to play the same track. I just want to check if it's connected. Yep. Here it is.
Bluetooth disconnected. Bluetooth connecting. Please wait. Bluetooth connected successfully.
And I'm going to play the rest of the track. Good sound on both Bluetooth and the auxiliary function. And that is it for the Bluetooth. I think I have one more function to go.
Photo mode.
Yep, this is the last one. Last mode. And I'm going to have to connect it. Here it is. It gets connected to the shutter function. So what I do is I access my camera. And what I'm going to do, I'll do it this way. I'll take a picture behind me. And while holding this, I will use either the fast forward or rewind button to take the picture. Yep. And I'll show you the picture. It's not very good, but that's because of the position I am in. You see that? It can take pictures using the fast forward and rewind buttons. Overall, pretty fun radio, actually. I actually like it. It has a rechargeable battery, which I forgot to mention. That's how you can charge this radio, via this internal rechargeable battery, which is not removable. I don't believe it is. So you can't remove it from anywhere. But that's how it is. So my thoughts on this, my final thoughts on the WSTER WS-1513BT. Pretty fun radio. Not the best on FM reception, but FM reception varies between 32 and 40 stations. The average being around 3 dozen stations. At least in my area. You could do better in your area. Not bad for a 6-inch antenna, though. It has a good sound to it. You kind of have to get used to what modes go to what modes. So, otherwise, user friendliness is okay. I'm fine with it. Nothing real bad about it. I don't think I set the clock. Oh yeah, here's the clock. It says 5:40. That's not right. I didn't change it. So, it says 17:40, but it should have been 16:40. No, 4:40 p.m. So this is off an hour. And then you have your alarm clock function here. You can set the alarm. And then there's a timer. 15, 30, 45, and 60 minutes. Or you can set it back to 0. And that'll automatically shut the radio end. And that's the continuous loop. So, my final thoughts are pretty good. Otherwise, not a bad radio at all. May not be the best function on the FM, but it's workable. You know, it's very workable, the FM, and to get at least 3 dozen stations on average is pretty good. So, I hope you enjoyed this review of the WSTER WS-1513BT radio. Have a good week, everyone, and God bless. Bye-bye.